Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Kick Your Run Kingdom. Where in this video, whatever the plug you want to call it, I don't care. In this video, we are going ahead and go diving straight headfirst into the new Beast-Yeast story, which is the Convergence of Fates, which is the second out of 3 parts of the Dark Enchantress Cookie War. And if you remember what happened during the last story, basically, here's a little bit of a quick synopsis if you want to get a quick catch-up, because I'm pretty sure once we start the story, it's probably going to be doing something big where it's like, it's literally right here, that's where it is, just right next to the previous story, which was At the Edge of Light and Darkness. Basically, all the ancients and all that stuff just stormed straight into Beast-Yeast, taking down a bunch of people, and at the end, we were actually going ham with the weaponry and stuff like that. However, we were kind of getting smoked by the dough cookies, and yet a couple cookies came in clutch to get rid of those red gems, and later on we defeated them, but then we got a bit of an introduction to the beast cookies returning. So it seems like this chapter is going to be entirely focused around the final big battles between the ancient cookies and the beast cookies, unless if we also find out what the play is going on between White Lily Cookie and Silent Soul Cookie, because in the trailers and the teasers, we have seen Silent Soul Cookie appear, who was either fighting alongside us or against us. It looks like against, but I am curious, considering how, I'm not sure. Because it seems like he would have a lot of respite against Dark Enchantress, but, oh, is there? Okay, sorry, there was music playing. I just want to make sure. By the way, if there's 3 stars, that means there's 31 levels in this. Okay, but now we should be catching up to that part of the story where we're going against the beast. But with that being said, we're going to also be reading comments on this video over here, which is the most evil cookie ever, which is the Dark Enchantress cookie overview. And if you want to leave your question and comments down in the comment section below for me to read on these videos, you could do so, because as long as it's a question, comment, random fact, or whatever, it doesn't matter to me, because as long as we have a fun time between each other, that's what matters the most. So before I go ahead and read any comments, I'm pretty sure we need to get started into this immediately.
Climax! Oh, my dear audience, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Your beloved Earthbred's greatest jester will give you the performance of a lifetime. Your very last glimpse of the world of deceit.
What on Earthbred? The skies!
My head! I'm so dizzy.
Where am I? I don't like this. Help!
This is bad. Our forces are in utter dismay.
Conjuring illusions on such a grand scale. This power is much too dangerous.
We have to act, now, before our friends fall into grave danger.
Warm. Strawberry jam oozing from my dough. It's so warm.
Help me! No, don't! If you help me, I'll...
Behold, the kaleidoscope of the void, stage of delirium. It grants cookies the most dreadful gift, a glimpse of their darkest nightmares. What do you think? Fun, right?
It hurts! Stop! Stop! Make it stop, please!
And the crowd goes wild! Oh, how it thrills me to give my beloved audience such exquisite entertainment. Ooh, do I hear an encore? All right, I'll broaden my stage, fueled by your overwhelming love and screams of support.
What is the meaning of this? Our warriors are... Wait. My head!
Hollyberry Cookie, resist it! The beast has blanketed the entire land with his foul magic.
Those eyes. Watching. How much more? This abomination stretches far beyond the horizon. At this rate, Crispia will be next. No! Shadow Milk Cookie. Exactly as I've heard. Annoying. Full of himself.
Do I hear a volunteer from the audience? How passionate. Okay then, folks, the million-coin question for the not-so-happy Holly Berry cookie. You've got your new shiny shield, but what about your poor heart? Carved out from the inside by all those little grievances. Oh, who could have guessed? Behind all that carefree laughter hid nothing but a scared little girl running from the tragedy of this world. Ha! Wowza! That's a classic case of avoidant behavior. Allow me to help you confront the ugly truth buried deep within.
I feel like out of all the ones, that Shadow, by the way, that's a new sprite. I don't know if Madeline had a new one there, but I think he did. But, of course, out of all the cookies that he could have gone after, it would have been Hollyberry. To be fair, I feel like the only one that he technically had no relay to go after technically would be Pure Vanilla. But, like, I would have said Dark Cacao. I mean, technically, he never had mental, like, issues. He technically had physical issues because he saw what happened to his troops, but then he learned. But the thing is, the whole thing was Hollyberry. It was about, like, she ran away, and Golden Sheaves was her entire, like, kingdom, like, you know, dissipating in front of her. But, like, they technically got redeemed by those aspects. With Hollyberry, I guess she did get redeemed, but, like, it was all about eating a fruit. I don't know. And this looks very odd, because this, like, it goes on for a decent amount until 14.9, where, like, I guess we have to go through, like, 14.4 scenes Wings of the Dragon, so I'm assuming maybe, like, oh, Milk Lake, oh, you gotta be kidding, we're not going back there. But maybe Patai Dragon's like, hey, guess what, we're back. And it hands in the white mist. Yeah, that's Mystic Flower, right? And it's gonna converge into, like, Burning Spice has a thing, and then Eternal Sugar has a thing, and then probably Silent Soul has a thing. I don't know. But, is it going to be another cutscene that procs when I tap on this? No, okay. And look at all this. Alright. Let's go ahead and just continue on with this fourth story, because, yes, of course, we have the Shadowmook enemies. I will quickly just read a few comments, like Carrie the Melodious Gamer saying, she's got a glow up and looks amazing. I think she would rock a red, long coat, and with her hair down, and eyeshadow really adding to the look. The voice actor is actually really good at the gotcha animation. I can't wait for episodes 14 and 15. Well, your wish is half granted, because we have episode 14 right here. And I can't wait for it myself. Gamer of Soulness also says, I used to skip all of her dialogue whenever she was talking because I didn't like her and her plans. I don't really mind her anymore, though. Her new Cookie Run Kingdom design is cool. What do you mean? I mean, isn't she, like, the main part of the integral story? You're kind of just skipping the story. Like, what's the point? Ari also says, first again, well, good plubbing job. And Make a Verse Colin says, of course, did they answer? She's slay. Love her the new design. I gotta be honest, the design that they decided to give to her, honestly, was actually a really good idea. Considering it's just like, hey, it's her. But she's more powerful, so why the plum not? Let's just go ahead and preach the fact that she's the most powerful cookie in the game, at least as of right now. Makes me very curious on how this plumbing story is going to even end.
My head! Hollyberry cookie!
Oh, we have another volunteer. That cookie flapping her golden wings, thinking she's all that. But what do you know? The fate of your precious denizens is still rotten. Just like cheese. Not Gouda at all.
Ugh, Shadow Milk Cookie. You? Don't you dare insult my cookies!
And you, my broken king. How about we unpack how you're feeling after your dignity as a ruler was trampled in the dirt all because of your inflated ego and desperate need for approval? Mayhaps the sheep you call your peasants, subjects, simply wanted a figurehead to follow and obey. So, if you think about it, their ruler could have been any old cookie. Or perhaps not so old.
You insolent!
You heroes call me the Cookie of Deceit, but come on! Look at how pathetic you are! Trembling and red-faced in front of the truth. What can you do now? Even White Lily Cookie has betrayed your sad party. Do you really believe that you, a bunch of ragtag nobodies, can defeat the great beast?
Sky smiles. I smile. The earth bird smiles. The moon smiles. Stop. Stop, 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 stop!
No! The pain! Make it stop. Please. Cut it out. Make it stop. Cut it out. Make the thoughts stop. Pieces to pieces. Pieces to pieces. Pieces to pieces. Watch out, everyone.
Pure vanilla cookie?
Wasn't their ship crashing or something like that? Is that also something that happened, or was that something else? Either that, or he's just flying in like full hand because he's like, all right, I can't watch this anymore. I gotta spread the truth everywhere because if I don't,
Doubt will
they're all gonna
consume
die.
you.
Well, look who's making a big entrance now, after watching his friends get properly tortured. Typical diva behavior.
Shadow Milk Cookie, I command you to stop this.
Command? Me? On my grand stage of deceit. You, reeking of vanilla. You, little goody two-shoes. You cannot stop me. Huh?
It just... How do we stop? Crash into him with a giant ship. Alright, yeah, that's effective.
Only silence remains.
Oh god. Oh, I didn't expect that. Oh, I didn't expect that at all. I was expecting him to like just park it or like crash to the ground, not into him. Do you know how much skill that takes? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I almost just cried right there. Oh my god. Oh. I need a moment. I need a breather. I can't. I just can't. I just can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. What the hell was that? Are you kidding me? Whoever thought it was a good idea to go like, alright, how do we make sure we stop his nightmares? We gotta make sure Pure Vanilla rams into his face with the giant ship that's like 100 feet wide. Get a raise. Get a raise. Become like a high producing officer of the company. Genuinely, you deserve it. Let me get through a few comments to like make myself calm down for a moment. Alola Mask says, I managed to get her today, although in the lamest way possible. The pity, but hey, at the end of the day, getting the cookies what matters, right? True, and at the very least, hopefully through all those polls, you actually still managed to get some other good cookies out of it. At least I'm hoping. Candy Craving Cloud to say, when I got Dark Enchantress cookie, the day I got her previous poll before, I got like Latte and Dark Enchantress cookie Soul Stones. I was like, technically Latte looks like a witch despite being a wizard, I'll take it. And then later on afterwards, you end up getting her? Huh. You know what? Good on you. Or either you got her. There was just so much in the comment, I couldn't really get to it. I know you ended up getting Doio, but my gosh. Anyway, Truthless Recluse says, she's a pure evil, I swear. Though I love her new design. Kind of miss the old design, though. Also, her skill is just insane. Honestly, I hope they make it so that there's like a costume where you can make her like classical. Kind of like what they did with Shining Glitter Cookie. And Alex's main thing also says, I mean, her design is just peak, and I really hope she will get more screen time in the next update. Maybe. For all I know, I feel like this update might be dedicated to the beasts, but I'm pretty sure in the next updates, it's going to be a lot more Dark Enchantress focused. Because let's be honest, I'm very curious on how all this is going to end up. But, yeah, how is Shadow going to recover? Comes back with like a bandage on his face. I'm just waiting for it. There it is. There's a nice close-up. Nice. He looks so angry.
Pure Vanilla Cookie steered his airship directly into Shadow Milk Cookie.
Look above! Shadow Milk Cookie's sinister magic is receding!
Pure Vanilla Cookie has learned a few tricks.
Pure Vanilla Cookie, are you unharmed?
I'm fine. What of the others?
everyone's in one piece, for I protected the crew with the celestial light!
Good. Now we need to get out of here. I merely bought us some time. It's going to take more than an airship to stop Shadow Milk Cookie. Cookies of the Alliance? Leave Shadow Milk Cookie to me. The beasts may be after us, ancient cookies. But Dark Enchantress Cookie's plans go much farther. She aims to siphon all of our world's life energy. If we all stay here to fight Shadow Milk Cookie, his power of deceit will keep us tied up. Please, continue our campaign to save Earthbread. Let us meet at Dark Enchantress Cookie's stronghold.
Pure vanilla cookie. Very well.
Everyone, onwards!
Leave it to us, pure vanilla cookie.
My. I admit, you took me by surprise with that stunt. Were you really trying to end this by flying an airship right into me? Pure vanilla cookie? And here I thought you were a cookie who stands for truth and all that good stuff. Perhaps the stupidity of your friends is infectious. The so-called solution the good and noble pure vanilla cookie has come up with was this?
Shadow Milk Cookie? I don't have a solution. For I haven't yet reached the truth of our world. But one thing is for certain. We must put an end to this vicious cycle of suffering. One that only causes us to bring pain to one another. Shadow Milk Cookie, I understand the path you have walked. I understand what you're feeling. No, I don't think I do. I simply wish to. I want to understand you. And I want to set you free from these chains that bind us both.
Understand me? Ha! Look at him! Pure Vanilla Cookie wants to understand me. I refuse to endure another word of your revolting prattle. I mean, really, how much more pathetic can you get?
Before, when we were connected by your other realm, I felt it. Your...
Silence! You dare act like you get me? Just because you spent some time in my other realm, I warned you, and I'll gladly put you up for an eternity of suffering.
No! Shadow Milk Cookie! That's enough!
Too late! I'll send you to the deepest, darkest corner of my other realm. Now then, go on. Show me that you understand me. Show me what you're willing to do. And cheap tricks won't get you out like last time.
Pure Vanilla Cookie!
This doesn't concern you, extras.
Foolish nuts! You did not just try to get in Shadow Milk Cookie's way! It's time to play!
Sir Madeleine Cookie!
Looks like the audience is a little rowdy tonight. Please stay seated. We're experiencing some technical difficulties.
Good. Now let's get this show on the road.
Quick, someone bring in another ship. Someone bring in another ship. We need to crash another one straight into his face. Maybe aim for the chest. Aim for the gemstone that's on his, like, little scarf thing.
Do you think Pure Vanilla Cookie is okay? Who knows what Shadow Milk Cookie has prepared?
He will be fine. Pure Vanilla Cookie is stronger than we think.
Yeah! We need to trust our friend and keep running onwards to stop Dark Enchantress Cookie. Strawberry Cookie? Black Raisin Cookie? Let's get going!
Ginger Brave, and you two. Are you sure you want to go on your own?
Yeah! We can only save the cookie world if we find Dark Enchantress Cookie's lair. We'll go ahead and scout it out. An army is slow and easy to spot, but a small group of skilled runners? No problem at all.
Are you certain? We have no idea what dangers lie ahead. Monsters, Dark Enchantress Cookie's cronies, and the beasts.
I'll be fine. I have Strawberry Cookie and Black Raisin Cookie with me.
Ginger Brave, truly your courage knows no rival. Fortunately, the other beasts do not know about you, except Shadow Milk Cookie. This will mean you could reach Dark Enchantress Cookie's stronghold, avoiding their watchful eyes. However, as Golden Cheese Cookie has said, your path will be full of dangers. Run back as soon as you complete your mission.
Gotcha. Leave it up to me. Running is what I do best.
We're ready, Ginger Brave.
The crows are ready as well. My raisin crows will alert the others of Dark Enchantress Cookie's whereabouts.
Awesome! Let's go!
Master, Shadow Milk Cookie has revealed himself to our enemies, completely ignoring your orders.
Indeed. Those beasts are wild and uncontrollable. Yet, that was exactly what I needed. No matter the orders, he would have done the exact opposite.
You know the beasts well.
Oh, hey, Salt. How's it going?
Silent Salt Cookie. Why haven't you departed to the assigned area yet? Time is of the essence.
Remain calm. I know what must be done. I will not interfere with your plans. Keep your focus on the battlefield instead.
I'll create an opening.
I will await you at the castle.
Run freely, avoiding the beast's watchful eyes. Towards Dark Enchantress Cookie's stronghold!
Yes, none shall escape my grand design. Pomegranate Cookie, send the warriors. The time has come to perform the invocation I have long prepared.
Yes, Master.
You know, I just realized now. I know, like Ginger Brave said, we have Strawberry Cookie and Black Raisin.
Cookies
like,
never cease to
thinking of
amaze
which,
me.
where the plug was Wizard Cookie? Like, where did Wizard and Espresso Cookie go at that time? I know they got the research. And second, where the pleb are those 2 bags of raisins we had, like, at the start? Like, was it at the flipping start of the Millennial Tree stuff? Or is it at the start of the last story? I don't flipping know. All I know is we made it through this, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to leave a, you know, a stop here, just because we're already at, like, 20... What is that? 22 minutes? You gotta be kidding me with this. I still got so much to do. Oh my gosh, that's what happens with these stories. It's like you only get through 2 levels, but my gosh, the amount of lore that they decide to drop on you is so much. Just with that being said, at least before I end the video, I'll read a few other comments. Like, Matt Animation and Gaming says, chat, can we get a command me from Old Dough Cookie? Well, here comes the comments. Minty Chustaclan also says, question of the day, Dark Enchantress. She's insane. She thinks she's doing the war for the good of Cookie Kind, but she's not. If anything, she has a warped sense of freedom. It definitely is warped. I guess that's the best way to describe it. Ruby Cupcake says, I like her design. Facts. Also, Sonic Gamer says, did you know that her Korean name is Dark Witch Cookie? I mean, she is a witch tier, so I guess it makes sense. Spaghetti Enjoyer saying, question of the day, she's one of my favorites, in case you couldn't tell from my PFP. Gotcha, yeah. Though I think she's heavily sidelined ever since by episode 2 and deserved more than what I enjoy. I feel like she got sidelined ever since, you know, the end of episode 10 in the Crispia stuff, in my opinion. Crack Thunder Prime does say, question of the day, in my opinion, I think Dark Enchantress will never be as terrifying as the Doctor since he tattled the upcoming storm. What? What's that? Is some Doctor Who reference because you're saying the Doctor? I could be completely wrong, but I don't fucking know. But then again, I'm not much of a Doctor Who person. I tried once. I'm gonna be honest. I tried once. I couldn't. There's so much to go through. Also, Dale Gamedale. Is that your right name? Whatever. Your name just says, for my opinion, she looks like Alice from the Mobile Legend and Mobile Legends, and her demon wings feel like she has brought this item from the Wings of the Apocalypse or the Queen Wings. People are making so many references that I just don't understand, and maybe that's what I deserve. Anyways, with that being said, we're probably going to see a huge milk river, which we're going to see how the pleb that ends up being. But with that being said, hopefully in the next video, we get through the milk river, Wings of Dragon, and then we should be able to get through the stuff with Mystic Flower Cookie. and we'll see what happens after that. But with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends who enjoy my Kick Your Run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And down below in the description, you can see all my content all my social medias in my description on my website. You know, we're all plebs. You can buy some merchandise at the pleb market, and if you want to become a pleb, then you can become a YouTube member for just $1 a month. But above all else, I'll see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese. I want to give a big shout out to the plebs, aka the members who are supporting the things that I do, being Eduardo Primental, Casual Gaming, Jojo Sands, and Wavy Plays Games. Thank you all so much for all of the love and support, and I'm hoping that we can keep on going forward together.